We'll have to wait a little longer to find out if oil and gas exploration or fracking will be allowed in a few state parks and wildlife areas. Today, the Ohio Oil and Gas Land Management Commission put off a decision on the controversial issue. 10 TV's political reporter Doug Petcash was at today's meeting.
The meeting here at ODNR headquarters in Columbus ended when the chair says members didn't have consensus and weren't ready to vote today, so they pushed the vote off to a later date. And it was a meeting often interrupted by those against fracking and looking to protect our state parks.
Deny! Deny!
The meeting room at the Ohio Department of Natural Resources was packed, mostly with those against fracking. They made their feelings known by holding signs reading "Shame, shame, shame," "Deny all nominations," and "It's not nice to frack Mother Nature." They also made their voices heard.
The public doesn't want this.
By jumping in during discussion and with song during a short executive session.
Stand up, take hands off, leave our parks alone.
Commissioners ultimately approved putting mineral rights to 4 Ohio Department of Transportation properties out to bid to oil and gas companies.
Our campaign was to get denials on all the nominations, ODOT, the parks, the wildlife areas. So I'm not satisfied with that.
The Ohio Oil and Gas Association likes the move.
Well, I thought the ODOT property moving forward was a step in the right direction.
But the commission put off a decision on whether to lease mineral rights at Wolf Run State Park, Salt Fork State Park, Zepernick Wildlife Area, and Valley Run Wildlife Area, all in eastern Ohio.
It seemed like there were some concerns that we just needed additional time as a commission to discuss before we had a consensus.
Governor Mike DeWine has said there will be no drilling on the surface of any state park lands. It would be done on nearby private property.
That's not a surprise, and that's also not a problem. You know, these well pads can be built, a mile or two away, and the horizontal ladder will be underground, not impacting anybody enjoying the surface.
Still, environmentalists worry about the impacts the underground fracking could have closer to ground level.
If the 2 lakes from Salt Fork State Park and Wolf Run State Park are contaminated, that shuts down 2 big public water systems.
As for a vote on the 2 state parks and 2 wildlife areas, the commission did not set a date yet for their next meeting. At the ODNR headquarters in Columbus, Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.